that truth. You know how I do. If you guys are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you guys are not, you already know what to do. Hashtag justice for Alicia Smiley off into that comment section. Your girl would surely appreciate it when you guys come into the room. We're not here to get a message, though the Sunday reading special is still available. I'm just gonna open up the portal. This is my time to like fight for myself. I like earlier today, that live was me coming to work. Okay. So this is me here fighting for myself. Okay. So I just want to give out shade to the divine infinite all. I want to give out shade to the most high honorable judge, Madri Omega, Ashava, Ishtar, as well as the other Orbis that are in the upright. I also would like to give out shade to our most beautiful and precious Santísima Muerte, La Niña Azul, La Niña Violeta, La Niña Verde, La Niña Blanca, La Niña Roja, La Niña Dorada, and La Niña Negra. We want to give ashe to Mama Marie Laveau, Baron Sambi, Mama Bridget, Ogun Balandio, the rest of the Loas, the rest of the Gades, the rest of the parents. We're going to give ashe to Papa Legba, Isu Legba, Legbara. We're going to give ashe to the Holy Child of Atacha. I'm trying to make sure I pronounce it right. To the Holy Child. And we like to give ashe. So that Holy Child of Atacha must be here. We also would like to give ashe to all of our ancestors, angels, and guides, ascended masters. Let me sit up in this bed, right? Elder spirits, known and unknown, that mean us well. Ashe, ashe, ashe. So I'm just here fighting for myself. That's it, y'all. I'm checking in with you guys. We do still have the 5, the 7, and the 9 card pulls available for you guys. If you guys are interested in your Sunday reading special, you can hit your girl up via the business line or just check out the description bar, and all the information is in there. It is good until midnight Eastern Standard Time. So we got 8:45, 8:45, 9:45, 9:45, 10:45, 10:45, 11:45, 11:45. So you got about 3 hours and 15 minutes if you guys will want to participate in the Sunday reading special. Otherwise, during the week, you guys are gonna have to pay me regular prices. Okay, I do make exceptions for prices, and I don't want you to feel like, well, I ain't got enough money to book her, but I really want to read with her. If you are honest with me, I may work with you. Okay, especially I'm gonna use my discernment with that shit. But if like you're saying like I don't got $123, okay, to give you for an hour session, but I still want to have a session with you, I will work something out. Okay, period. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for being here, DJ. Don't put it on subscribers only. Do not. Don't do that. DJ, since you're new here, I've never seen you before. I am adult missing child Alicia Smiley. If you could do me a favor and click the link in the bottom of the video, that's going to tell you. Thank you so much, DJ. If you really think I'm beautiful, this is me. I'm on a missing child flyer right here, okay? If you could please like click the link in the bottom, it will be greatly appreciated. I'm going to show you all the identifying marks that I have on me as an adult matching this missing child. And then when you watch this video, I would like you to pay attention to the fact that the only picture of the missing child in the video is this one, okay? And then every other picture in the video is me. Okay, so the only example that you're going to have of the missing child is this one, and then every other picture in the video is me. So please look at that video for me. I was taken and I was raised by St. Louis Police Department in St. Louis, Missouri. Okay, I was taken from Atlanta, Georgia, and I was raised by law enforcement in St. Louis. So if you could just check out my story, I will really appreciate it. Okay. Have I found my parents? Yeah, I did. So there's a part 3 to this video. Could you just type that in the comment section, part 3? You don't have to stay long, daughter. She's trying to do her chores. She's like, let me do my house chores or whatever. But there's a part 3 to the video. After I made this video, the family of Alicia Smiley, my family, reached out to me. Okay. And I want you to watch how they handled their child. So there's a part 3. She just put that right there. Okay. So like you said, all right, you like my nose piercing. Thank you. So Rick, you can click part 3, which T-Devil just put into the comment section, and that's going to tell you what happened after the family of Alicia Smiley reached out to me. Okay, please check it out. Please check it out. It would mean the world to me. I'm trying to fight and get justice. I can't receive justice, or I haven't received justice because the people that are supposed to provide the justice are the ones that human traffic me. Okay, so I was human trafficked and I was sex trafficked, and I just, need people to check that story out. And I'm coming on here every day to fight for myself. So that's why I'm here. Okay. Gang, Miss K, thank you for being here. You said survivors need justice, no peace. I'm with you on that. I'm totally with you on that. Please check out my story. I was 3 years old when I got kidnapped. And then the family, they lied on me. So I definitely want you to check out that part 3, because you're not going to want to miss that story. You're not going to want to see what really happened and how like my family ended up handling me as well. Okay. I do need justice. If y'all are new here, I do smoke weed, so I'm about to smoke, okay? This is my time to fight for myself. This shit is very stressful for me to come on here every day and just hashtag justice for Alicia Smiley and all of that, so I'm going to smoke, okay? Justice for Alicia Smiley. Justice for Alicia Smiley 2024, you guys. Okay. Hashtag royalty. Hashtag all love always. Hashtag justice will be served. Hashtag truth gang. Hashtag soul tribe. Hashtag standing in your truth. Hashtag treat others how you want to be treated. We love those hashtags. Okay. Hashtag Truth Gang 2024, Truth Gang Family, hashtag Black God, hashtag, what does that say? I can't read it. You said, what you said, the real Alicia Smiley 2024, for Alicia Smiley 2024, okay? Hashtag We Rise, hashtag, you said big bucks, no whammies. All right, I like that hashtag as well. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Well, you didn't kidnap me. They kidnapped me. I seen you was blocked, but if you're sorry that they kidnapped me, please click the link at the bottom of the video. I did see, so last night we had 25 people click the link in the video. And then today there was 19 more people that clicked the link in the video to check out the story of Alicia Smiley. So if you guys could do that and push it through the algorithm, hopefully we can get the story to go viral and I'll be able to receive justice, okay? Hashtag Justice for Alicia Smiley, Justice for Alicia Smiley 2024, hashtag royalty, hashtag all love always, hashtag justice will be served, hashtag truth gang, hashtag soul tribe, hashtag standing in your truth, hashtag treat others how you want to be treated. Okay. People who are under 18 will be hidden. If you spam, you will be hidden. If your comments are not pertaining to the video, then you will be hidden. If you do not hashtag correctly, then you will be hidden. Okay, so that is the Mod Squad manager typing in the comment section. Please hashtag Justice for Alicia Smiley when you guys come into the room. If you guys are new here, I'm not expecting for you to hashtag Justice for Alicia Smiley right off the jump before you watch the videos, okay? So make sure that you watch the video first. And if you truly feel like this is me, then I want you to come back and then hashtag Justice for Alicia Smiley. And as you guys are watching the video, keep in mind the only example that you have of the missing child is this picture right here. Every other picture in the video, including the little girl with the lilac ribbons and the gold earrings, is me. I want y'all to keep that in mind, okay? You said, what's popping? Nothing much. Just, you know, fighting for myself daily. I got to put y'all on my books because I got this laptop on this blanket and I wanted to be able, like the fans to be able to cut on the laptop. And I don't want it all like smothering and getting hot, overheated because I got it on this blanket. So I'm going to put y'all on some books so the laptop thinks it's on a table so the fan will cut on for it. Yeah, I'm just chilling though. Chilling. Justice for Alicia Smiley 2024. Hashtag Truth Gang, hashtag Gang Gang, hashtag Tribe Vibes, hashtag Loyalty, hashtag Flourish, hashtag Peace, hashtag Justice for Alicia Smiley 2024, hashtag My Squad of Truth, One God, Many Faces, hashtag A Bitch Love Books, and hashtag Bird Watching Bitch, because you know I am, in fact, a bird watching bitch, okay? Straight up. Kayla, the new rules are those in all caps, okay? You said Black Queen. Thank you so much, Rick. Please check out that video for me, okay? And if you think it's me, please stand with me in solidarity, okay? This Black Queen has been human trafficked. She's been sex trafficked. She's been kidnapped. She's been abused. She's been molested. She's been sold into slavery, literally, in this day and age, okay? Was also sold overseas as a mail order bride on several occasions from the law enforcement family that kidnapped me. They accepted money several times from several different men overseas for me to be their wives. They planned it on me to be sex trafficked and being sent overseas to these men. It never happened because I kept moving and they were unable to catch me. Okay. It just is what it is. You said cool and love. That's what I'm talking about. Justice for Alicia Smiley 2024. You said, I am, in fact, a bird watching bitch too. Okay, I know that's right. You said, I talked to my birds in my dreams the other night, and then he turned into a man. I talk to the birds as well. You know, the birds are just messengers. They're just messengers of the spirit, of the divine. So they come and bring messages from the divine and all to humanity, but they only speak to a select few. There was a bird in North Carolina. When I was in North Carolina, there was a bird when I was like outside and I was crying because it was right after my ex-husband came and got my sons, and I was crying, and I was in North Carolina. I told them I was in Atlanta at that time, but I was in North Carolina, and the bird came, and my daughter was out there with me. It's on this channel because I recorded it. The bird said, they're all right. When I was crying over my sons, the bird had told me they're all right, and it said it in English. And I immediately hopped on live to show you guys, okay? Listen, if you guys are new here, I see that there's 16 people in my live. I am adult missing child Alicia Smiley. If you would like to know any information on this situation, please click the link in the bottom of the video, okay? Please click the link. I was kidnapped from Atlanta, Georgia. I was raised in St. Louis, Missouri by law enforcement, so I was unable to obtain the justice that I need to obtain for me and my children. If you guys could support me in any way in this, it would be greatly appreciated. All you have to do is click the link, and I'm going to give you all the evidence that I'm this missing child. Physical identifying marks, including a picture of me, you know, in a picture with somebody that's wanted for kidnapping and all of that, okay? You said very select few indeed familiar spirits are real. That's true. Said strict no expectation. So that's the Mod Squad manager. The Mod Squad manager, that's my daughter. And the moderators know it, but she's just trying to set some order, okay? So she is like laying down some ground rules so that you guys can take action. She's trying to empower you guys so that you guys can take action on your own in the comment section and don't feel any type of way about it. She does know her mama, okay? So she's like putting that information out there for the moderators to know how to handle certain situations in the comment section so that you guys can feel empowered and you guys don't have to wonder if it's okay with me for you guys to take action. She's telling y'all, take the action, okay? She's letting you guys know.
Take the action, no matter what she says, because literally she's gonna look at it anyways. I told her not to, but she's gonna do it anyways. I'm just like, don't even look at it because you don't need to, because you're my mom and you don't need to be hearing whatever the heck these random weird people are saying. So take action,
even if I don't tell you to.
And T.I., when she come up in here, y'all need to be taking
It's Miss Stone too. Miss Stone is a moderator, but she said take action no matter what I say because I'm gonna look at the messages anyway, no, even though she told me not to. So y'all hear her? She's like, just take action because she's gonna look at it anyways. But just get them out of here, and if she wanna look at it, I'll look at it. Okay. You said yes to the assistant Ashe. I don't know who that person is. Siba.
They're just from
a different country.
Yeah, it's Russia. They're just saying hi from Russia, basically.
Okay, so hi from Russia. Hey, if you're in Russia and you guys are new here, I am adult missing child Alicia Smiley. I look exactly like this. Look at them cheekbones. Look at that forehead. I'm gonna smile for you. Smile for you. There go my smile. Okay, same smile, same nose, same eyebrows even. I didn't even arch my eyebrows so that you guys would be able to look at the eyebrows and tell that they even grow in the same pattern, okay, as this missing child. I need you guys to please click that video, that video for me at the bottom of the link. Please, please, please. Miss Willis, I gotta get back with you, girl. I'm sorry, I have not been answering my phone to anybody. Okay, I've been really, really busy. I am still offering the midnight, the reading special for you guys until midnight if you guys are interested. But right now, it's just me fighting for myself, okay? Period, point blank. Grand Rising Mother Teacher, Justice for Alicia Smiley. 2024, you said, I love me more. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. Hashtag keep your eyes on your own paper. Sunday shout out. That's what I'm talking about. Gang, gang. Shout out to Miss Willis. So I agree when non-factor people are disruptive individuals talk shit. It really takes away from the message. It does. That's why my daughter's like, just do it. Even if my mom is still being my mom and getting in the comments and looking at the messages, she just like, get them out of here anyways. But that's what they want to do. And that's what they try to do because they don't want me to showcase my actual raw talent or my skills. And I'm trying to work on it. Okay, tribe, I'm definitely trying to work on it, but y'all know I got a lot of stuff going on. So if somebody attacks me, I'm going to I'm gonna get their ass. And I do want you guys to get y'all spirit message, but I feel like more importantly, me fighting for I will be able to focus more on my tribe and getting y'all spirit messages once this is clear, once this is taken care of. If you guys are new here, I do see 15 people in my chat here, okay, or not in my chat, in my live. If you guys are new here, I am adult missing child Alicia Smiley. If you guys could please click the link in the bottom of the video. Every time I say that, it's some people hop off, so y'all must be some spires. Okay, don't get me started on this shit. Okay, I don't be trying to tap in. I'm just trying to do what I need to do. Okay, we have some people that are spying on me, and you just gonna keep on spying on me. What you gonna see me do every single day is get on here and hashtag just for Alicia Smiley. Okay. And also, I want y'all to understand something too, you know, tribe. When you don't combat these type of energies, they just tend to go harder. I'm just going to be honest. Like, they tend to go harder. You can only ignore something for so long, okay? I've been fighting for all my life, okay? And I don't really know anybody who's ever been in my situation or anything like this. So there's not really a manual on how to deal with being an adult missing child, or also how to deal with being an empath, or how to deal with having a high spiritual connection and also being a missing child, like having all this trauma attached to you. There's no manual to this. You know what I'm saying? So I just be going through whatever, you know, spirit tell me to go through. But as I'm dealing with these people that are in the comment section, when my spirit team tell me to shut up or something is too much, know that that's what I'm going to do. Okay? If my spirit team tell me, no, shut up, don't say that, I'm not going to do it. I want y'all to understand that, okay? But if they tell me to address it, y'all just going to have to understand that Mama Omega be coming out on her own. Mama Omega be coming out on her own, and I can't really do much to control that. If she feels like I need to be protected, then that's what we gonna do. My spidey senses will go off, like that I need to protect myself. So that's when I be snapping out on these people. And I don't really care about what people think about me when it comes to me snapping out on these people, because as I said earlier, nobody's checking the people that are coming in here bullying me. Nobody's checking these people. You get what I'm saying? So that's the issue for me. I see 14 people in my live right now. If you guys are new here, I am adult missing child Alicia Smiley. I see 16 people in my live. If you guys could please click the link in the bottom of the video. I was kidnapped from Atlanta, Georgia, and I was also taken to St. Louis, Missouri, and raised by law enforcement. So the police officers are the ones who kidnapped me. The police officers are the ones who took me. If you guys could click the link at the bottom of the video, I'm going to give you all the evidence that you need to know about me being this missing child. I'm going to show you all of my physical identifying marks that cannot be made up. It can't be counted out as mental illness. It's on the video. It's in the video. I'm also even going to give you evidence of me being in the room with the person that's wanted for kidnapping in the grade 6. So please, if you guys are new here and you guys are coming in the room, check out this video. You're not going to want to miss this story, okay? The Sunday reading special is still going on, but I'm not going to do it until after I get off this live. And if I'm on here for a long time, you still get your Sunday reading special if you send it in before midnight. I'm going to stay up until it's done, okay? It said it's the people tracking you. Don't trip. They looking for clues, right? He said, I told him when I shoot, I don't miss. That's how I feel, okay? He said, wow, what a sad. Thank God you're still alive and here to tell your story. I am new here. Thank you so much, Precious, for being here. I appreciate you being here with me and in Truth Gang and in the tribe. If you could do me a favor and click that link in the bottom of the video, I'm going to prove it to you. I'm going to show you all the evidence that I have of being this missing child. I have all the physical identifying marks, okay? And I really just need justice. I was taken by the police department in St. Louis City and raised as their own child, okay? So it was hard for me to receive any type of justice because the people that took me are the people that's supposed to provide the justice. I was kidnapped by law enforcement and raised by law enforcement, okay? So please click that link in the bottom of the video. Y'all better get off my bed. You gonna go to sleep. See, y'all think because I'm live that y'all can just do this. Get. It's the cat, y'all. I don't like cat hair on my bed. I got locks, and I don't want cat hair in my locks. I don't want it in my cootermonger or whatever. If I decide to sleep naked, I don't want cat hair nowhere on me, okay? But you guys, please check out that video. There's also a part 3, Precious, if you're still here and you haven't clicked on the link in the video yet. There's also a part 3. After I made this video, 3 days later, I was contacted by a family member of Alicia Smiley, my own blood family members. I was contacted by them. And I want you to watch part 3. That is also in this comment section. If you scrolled up, it's posted by T-Devil. It's going to show you what these people did when they met me, the family of Alicia Smiley, and why I will never, ever fuck with them in life. My birth family, okay, my blood family. So please watch part 3 as well. That's called Update to Me Finding Myself on a Missing Child flyer, okay? Part 3. And you're going to see how this family mishandled their missing child, okay? You said I saw it, I will watch it. Yes, please, please, please. Please watch this for me. I appreciate it. I don't ask for donations. I'm not asking for no type of money for this. All I'm asking for is spiritual support, emotional support, all of those things. Even, you know, when I say spiritual support, like literally send your prayers up for me, okay? Because, and in a good way, of course, because this has traumatized me. These people have literally stole my birthright. They stole my name. They gave me a false identity. I have 5 children that I birthed underneath a false name. So that means my bloodline was stolen from me, okay? That means that they stole my bloodline. Okay, and then my mother, I think about this often, you guys. The person that is my mother, who is still alive, that my little sisters, my birth little sisters, decided to tell her that I was alive. They didn't want to tell her that I was alive, right? These people that kidnapped me, they also stole her grandchildren. So they didn't just kidnap her child. They kidnapped her grandchildren too, because they took me. And anything that I birthed off after that did not belong to that family. It belonged to the original family, which me and my kids will never fuck with anyways. But I'm just saying, please watch it. Okay. He said, hey, it's summertime. I know that's what that's right. Okay. 9-9. I haven't really got out this summer though, because I've really just been fighting for my life. For being Alicia Smiley, whatever. I've just been fighting for my life. So I haven't really got to enjoy the summer, but I've had moments of peace in my place of peace, which is my solitude, which is my home. I've had moments of peace there, but as far as like getting out and enjoying the summer, I've been focused on gathering justice. I wish I could, but I feel like the sacrifice of this summer is going to lead to many more happy summers for me, to where I don't have to worry or have to fight anymore to, you know, just be okay. So it is what it is. Hello, if you guys are new here, I am adult missing child Alicia Smiley. Tribe, if y'all want to talk about something, y'all can put it in there. You know, y'all can put it in there. That's fine with me. But you know, the thing that I want to talk about, I feel like I already talked about it earlier. I am tired of being victim blamed. I'm tired of people victim blaming me. I'm tired of people not having compassion for my situation. I'm tired of people like questioning the 3-year-old child that was missing versus, you know, questioning the people or even trying to go at the people that I'm saying kidnapped me. You get what I'm saying? That's the thing, you know? So keep doing your thing, Black Queen. I appreciate that. You got to be a strong person to come on here and talk your truth. It's amazing. Thank you so much. Well, it's definitely taken a lot of strength. I'm just going to be honest, because these people are in high positions. Like the family that kidnapped me, they were law enforcement, they are police officers, doctors, nurses, people that have high positions in society. So they even made it so that I was like unable to receive any help from anybody. Like if I would have tried to get a restraining order, I would not have been able to get a restraining order because somebody in the police department knows them or they are them, okay, that kidnapped Alicia Smiley, and it would have not went through, you know, stuff like that. There was a big group of these people, like the family is like 60 people that kidnapped me, all in law enforcement. The grandma was law enforcement, the grandma kids was law enforcement, and their kids was law enforcement, you know? So it was very hard for me to get justice in the situation. I ended up having to run for my life. They hired hitmen to try to kill me so that this would never come out, so that people would never find out the true story of Alicia Smiley. They wanted me to die so that this would never be solved and that this case would die, basically, in the ethers and go down in history that this child was never found. So they tried to kill me beforehand. They hired hitmen and all that. This law enforcement, criminal law enforcement family. And I don't mind talking about it because I feel like now is the time. And I'm not the only person that this family has hurt. These people, this group of people, this criminal law enforcement family, they're also in the occult, like Freemasons as well, involved in it. They were also involved in, like, well, they use Christianity as a cover-up for their persona, for who they truly were. So they use them, oh, they're just docile Christians, but they're really criminals and murderers, human traffickers, sex traffickers, in high positions. And how these people were able to get away with this is because of the positions. You're going to trust that nurse. You're going to trust that police officer. You're going to trust that lawyer. You're going to trust that doctor. You're going to trust those people. You get what I'm saying? And those people are not to be trusted. They are the ones that are kidnapping kids. Those are the people that are also responsible for several missing children. Even with the Grady 6 case, in which I am in a picture with a person that's wanted for questioning concerning the Grady 6 case. She's wanted for kidnapping my auntie, right? Even with that situation, the person who raised me, which was the person who is wanted for the kidnapping, her sister, she was a traveling nurse in the 80s. So she had access to the Grady Hospital in Atlanta, Georgia at that point in time as well. These cases are connected. Definitely, you can ask the question. Definitely, Miss Willis. You know I love you, girl. Okay. Listen. You guys are new here. I see 13 people in my live right here. So please click the bottom link on the video. I am adult missing child Alicia Smiley. I was kidnapped from Atlanta, Georgia, and I was raised by law enforcement in St. Louis, Missouri. Please click the video. I'm going to prove to you that I am this missing child. I'm going to show you up close and personal all the identifying marks that cannot be made up. They cannot be written off as mental illness because they are physical attributes that I have of this child. And then also, as you guys watch the video, please keep in mind that there is only one photo of the missing child in the entire video, and that is this one. Take a good look. There's only one photo of the missing child in the entire video. Take a good look. I'm going to say it again. All the other pictures in the video are of me. Okay? All the other, this is the only one of the actual missing child provided by the family for the missing child flyer. All the other pictures are me. All right? You say you look just like that, folks. Girl, I know. And I have the gap in between my teeth, the right eye discoloration. When I first seen myself on that missing child flyer, I was taken back, right? I was taken back when I first seen myself on that missing child flyer. But when I saw the identifying marks that were listed, and then I looked at my teeth, this little Right here, this little gap, I can stick my fingernail in it. Right here, it's a little. It's right there. You can see it. It's a gap in the bottom of my teeth, right? I hated that fucking gap. When I seen that shit on that flyer and I looked in the mirror, I damn near fainted. I damn near fainted. I'm just gonna be honest with you. And then I seen the right eye discoloration. I was like, oh my God, why do I have all the identifying marks as well? I don't just look like this girl. I also have the identifying marks. And then my daughter was looking at the picture of me in the 80s with this criminal law enforcement family. And in the fucking picture, the only picture that they have of me as a child, I am wearing lilac ribbons and gold earrings. Yeah. About Freemasonry. Let's go. Let's get it. You said I need to talk to you about something, so hit me up. Put you on something for sure. You said, girl, Laura, that girl, you look just like that photo. Right. You said someone said something to me about having to pay for the sins of the father. What the fuck is they talking about? Okay, so listen. You might be the sacrificial lamb or the scapegoat of the family or whatever of your situation, because in this kidnapper family, right, I went to my father figure. He was the sheriff of the St. Louis Police Department in the late 80s and the early 90s. I went to him and I'm like, Daddy, why is all this stuff happening to me? I'm not doing anything wrong. All I do is take care of my kids and my family, because I was married at the time, but I needed somebody to talk to. So I go to my kidnapper daddy and I'm like, Daddy, what is this? And he looked me right in the eye and he said, this is just karma that you need to pay for. And I'm like, but I'm not doing anything. I'm literally just taking care of my kids, Daddy. Like, why is all this stuff? They're dumping their karma off on you. So the sins of the fathers, right? This is when your elders, they go and they sex traffic kids, rape people, whatever they do, right? And then they birth a child or they kidnap one. And then they take all of the sins that they have done and place it on your back. That makes you the Christ-like energy. You got to carry that cross. That makes you the Christ-like energy of the family. You are the sacrifice of the family. So that's what that should be telling you. That's what that's telling you. And what I would do in that situation is say, oh, hell no. I will not be sacrificed. I will not carry out burdens and force karma or wherever that shit go, whoever burden that is, whoever sinned that committed the sin, that's who need to pay for it, not you. Okay, but that's what it is. Okay, and that's masonry. Okay, so that's definitely what they do in masonry. They're gonna find them a kid or find them a family member that they really don't like that much, and that's gonna be the sacrifice. And they're gonna pay for the sins of the forefathers, and not just their fathers. The forefathers would be anybody that went before you. So if your uncle was a rapist and molested all those kids, guess what? He don't want to pay for it. He needs somebody to throw this burden on. And then because you're the healer, you're the empath, they feel like you can carry it. It's kind of like how when them people come on here and they throw their burdens on me, shit that they're dealing with in their personal life, and I ain't got nothing to do with it. And they say, well, this is you or whatever. You're insecure. You need to heal. They need to heal. They're insecure. Projection. That's what I'm talking about. They project that shit off onto you. And then if you accept it or you're naive to it, you end up becoming the sacrifice. And your blood being shed is what's going to cleanse their sins, just like Jesus. You get it? You said your eyebrow bone, that's you. What the fuck? That's true. All of it. My forehead, my cheekbones. Like, who got high cheekbones? There's a tip of my ear like this too. You see, like the tip of her ear. This is her ear. Ears are very rare. Even this little part right here of the ear. Look at that part right there on the ear. Y'all see the little hump right there? That's a little hump right there. Okay. My ear is exactly the same too. And I definitely went to look at the ear. I wanted to look at the ear on this missing child because those things are unique. You know what I'm saying? You said talk slowly. I'm gonna try to. I'll try to. Okay. So you got what I'm saying. If I didn't, I'll say it again. I'll say it slower. Okay. I do talk fast. I'm sorry. Now you talking about this part of my eyebrow bone right here, because that definitely matches the exact. That's the exact right there. You talking about right there, and then right here, it's identical. You said just wow. You said I feel like I'm paying for the sins of my father. So much bad shit happened to me. That's definitely a reality. It could definitely be a reality, and I'm just gonna be honest with you, because they don't ever like to pay for their sins. They don't even want you to know that that's what's going on. They want you to be oblivious of it because you're the healer. They want you to just come in like, oh, you're going through this, let me help you. But you don't know what they was doing behind the scenes. They was really doing something that caused the karma, caused the sickness, but you're the healer. So they're going to have you come in with your healing energy, your God-like energy, and heal it. Okay? And they want to shed the blood of a chosen one, just like they did Jesus. Yeah. You said, I had a baby at 16 and got disowned. My sister had one, and they didn't bat a fucking eye. That's what I'm saying. Like, they also, when you are like the sacrificial energy of the family, they also will compare you to other people to try to make you feel like isolated, try to make you feel like you'll never be good enough, or like if you do something, then it's just the end of the fucking world, like you said. But if anybody else do it, it's okay. Like, they can treat you like shit, but let you get an attitude, let you stand up for yourself. Okay? You said, listen carefully to what she's saying. That's facts. You said, okay, Ms. Lisa Ray, look like our perfection. Okay. You said, just wow. She said, she right. You got to throw them sins back at your ancestors because fuck them. Give it back to who it belongs. That's facts. That's facts. Like, this family, I thought about that. You get what I'm saying? With the sins of the forefather comment, I thought about that for many, many years after my kidnapper father said that to me, because I was really like, why would you think that this is okay? If I'm telling you I feel like I'm spiritually attacked, I'm telling you like I feel like people are after me, I feel unsafe, but I was never safe with them because I was a kidnapped child. You get what I'm saying? So everything that I was feeling was right, but he was trying to make it seem like to me that whatever I was going through was God punishing me for just existing because I wasn't doing shit wrong. You get what I'm saying? You said, no, I get it. That's right. You said, so when they came to me, they were telling me my daughter needed to pay for her father's sins. Your daughter do not have to do that. But that's all going to be ultimately up to your daughter. I'm just going to be honest with you. As a mother, you're going to want to protect your child from that. But as a chosen one, if your daughter is chosen, she's going to have to protect herself from that. She's going to have to say, oh, hell no. That's why I have the attitude that I have towards the people that kidnap me. I know they raised me or whatever, but I don't have no love for them, no mercy for them, no nothing. I have a drop of nothing for them fucking people. Okay, everything they did, I'm gonna need them to go ahead and eat that. Take accountability for that shit. They were gonna kill me because they kidnapped me. I'm sorry, this is the fly right here. They was gonna kill me because they kidnapped me. They was gonna kill me because they stole my inheritance. They was gonna kill me because they did shit to me. I didn't do anything to them, but they were gonna kill me because of what they had done. That's not fair. Okay. Let me see. He said, fuck no. The fuck, she don't gotta pay. Send that shit back to her. They need to pay for it. I'm gonna show that message. Definitely. Fuck that shit. And that's how I feel the way that I feel. And then that's also why I feel the way that I feel concerning the blood family. Okay. My blood family, the family of Alicia Smile. There go the dogs barking. That could be protector energy. But listen, that's why I feel the way I feel about them as well. When they played me and they reached out to the kidnapper family. I want y'all to know that if you guys are new here, my actual blood family, a member of their family, reached out to the kidnapper family to ask them who I was. So now it's over between me and them. The real family, my real family, it's over between me and them. I'm not finna pay for their sins. Y'all did not protect me. Y'all did not fucking make sure that I was safe. I was y'all responsibility. A 3-year-old kid, y'all owe me something. I don't owe y'all shit. So the punishment is going to be, not that I'm trying to punish you, because I did open myself up to work with you all, but y'all was going to put me in danger and call the goddamn kidnapper family like weirdos. Okay? Like, y'all punishment is literally not having me in y'all life. That's y'all karma for how y'all treated me, my blood family. Y'all will never have me in y'all life. And that's, y'all don't deserve to have me in y'all life. Y'all don't deserve it. And that's real shit. If you guys are just now getting here, I'm adult missing child, Alicia Smiley. Okay? And I need you guys, if you guys are here, just new here, please click the video in the link right there in the comment section that's pinned. Please click that, okay? That's going to show you everything you need to know about me being this missing child, okay? It's going to show you everything that you need to know. All right? I was kidnapped from Atlanta, Georgia, and I was raised in St. Louis, Missouri by law enforcement. Just got to throw that out there. Say, hey, justice for Alicia Smiley, 2024, okay? Hashtag sweetest taboo. Hashtag flourish. Hashtag blossom. Hashtag illuminance. Hashtag bird watching bitch. Hashtag walking in the upright. Individual walks. Quick turnarounds. Hashtag self-love. Hashtag higher guys. Hashtag cherish. Hashtag alignment. You said, boy, this autocorrect kicking my ass. Them last two comments. What was them comments at? You said spirit came and told me that the burners are others, that the brothers are others and not mine to carry them. Exactly. Jesus already did that shit. That's why I won't do it. Remember how they indoctrinate you and they tell you that Jesus paid it all? So what the fuck is you trying to sacrifice me then for? If Jesus paid it all, I mean, there's no need for me to die then. He already did that. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. He said, hard as it is, some of y'all will have to detach from the kids you bear. I'm a witness. I'm a witness. You're going to have to, you would definitely have to do that. Male and female. You're going to have to detach from even the kids you bear. And that's real shit. Because they're little humans too. And they have choices too. And they going to get tempted by the devil too. Everybody want to come up in this world. Okay? And they don't give a fuck about how they get that shit. They will kidnap your kids. They will molest your kids. They will murder your kids. Straight up. And I'm saying this because I went through it. And I know that this is the truth. I live this. You get what I'm saying? So, y'all better be careful. I didn't even finish my blank. I don't ever really get to finish my blank, y'all. Let me do that. So this live don't be long. I'm going to stay on here until this blank is done. I feel like my mouth is dry. And I hope my lips ain't all crusty. You said, girl, we gotta get you gotta get your DNA test done. So there is in that video, a video that that video right there, I was able to prove that I do not belong to the family that raised me through ancestry DNA. I was able to do that, right? And then I did offer my DNA for the case in Atlanta, Georgia. But keep in mind, these people are Masons. They are a part of a secret society, and I was taken by law enforcement from Atlanta, so the Atlanta Police Department is in on it as well. I did give my DNA to the Atlanta Police Department, but I was lied to by a detective there. She lied to me, so I stopped communicating with her. That's why I want you to watch the video. I want you to watch the third video as well, because I was like, when the family reached out to me, I want you to count how many times in that video, towards the end of that video, I offer DNA to several different family members immediately. Like, I'm offering DNA immediately. I'm offering DNA immediately. We had an opportunity to go on a particular talk show, right, to give DNA, and we can get the results back in 5 days. But this was going to be me and my little sister. My mother had 2 children after I was kidnapped, right? So me and my little sister were going to go to a talk show. She agreed to that. And we were going to be able to get the results in 5 days, right? She talked to the producer of the talk show. I was already talking to the producer of the talk show way before this happened. I know you're new here, right? But if you watch my videos, there was a moment where I was trying to take the lady that had me to the talk show to get a DNA test because I didn't believe she was my mother. Not because I thought I was this missing child. That's how I got in contact with the TV producer, because I asked my mother for a DNA test and she ended up ghosting me, right? So I was still talking to the talk show host 2 years before I even found out that I was this missing child, because I was trying to get on the talk show just to get the bitch that raised me to take a fucking DNA test, and she ghosted me, right? So after I seen this shit and I showed it to the talk show host, she said, take an ancestry test. And that's how I ended up getting the ancestry test to even begin with, because the talk show host was like, oh my God, this looks exactly like you. I need you to get a DNA test, the ancestry test, because the other lady, she ain't trying to come on the shop, right? So when I found out about the real family, like I said, I'm back to that. I just had to give you a little background on how we got to the talk show host. Like, how you get on the talk show host? I just had to give you a little background on why they were even in the picture when this happened, okay? So I was already in contact with the talk show host for 2 years before I even knew anything about this, right? So the talk show host talks to my little sister, right? My birth sister. She talks to my little sister, right? And then the little sister mentions that the mother of Alicia Smalley is still alive. Now, I didn't know that the mother was still alive. She mentions that the mother is still alive to the talk show host. Then the talk show host is saying, okay, well, we'll do a show for you guys if you will allow the mother to be DNA tested by us. And then we'll be able to get the DNA results back in 3 days instead of 5 days, right? So I'm excited. I'm like, yes, if we can get my mom to take a DNA test, or the person that's supposed to be my mom to take a DNA test, then we can get the results back in 3 fucking days, even though forensics is taking years, right? So at that point, the sister decided that they weren't going to tell the mother that I was even alive. Okay. They said that they weren't going to tell her that I was alive because she became an alcoholic since she lost her child, right? So somebody took her child, she became an alcoholic, and they didn't want to bother her with it. There was one other time when there was somebody who thought they was Alicia Smiley that came forward and they took a DNA test and it was not me, because it's not me, but that's why that happened. And then they said there was another time in which the mother had to go identify a body, right? She went to go identify the body and it came back not me, because I'm me and I'm still alive. The body came back not me. So they were like, we don't want to traumatize the mother with this anymore. These are my little sisters. They were not even born when this happened and they're in charge of the situation. Crazy, right? Right. So they're going to say that they don't want to bother her with the situation. She's an alcoholic and she needs to heal from that or whatever. But I feel like giving her baby back will heal her. You get what I'm saying? That's what I feel. Okay. So basically that's what happened. Okay. With the family. And they didn't want to tell the mama that I was alive. So I was like, fuck y'all. I'm going to do this on my own because I have kids and I need my birthright back. But I want you to watch part 3. Watch part 2. That's pinned first. And then part 3, if you can't find it, you can go to the front page. It's a list of Alicia Smiley videos, right? If you go to my main page, or you can come back here and click in the description bar. And that's going to be in there for you, okay?
I'm going to answer Kay's question.
Where's Kay's question?
Okay,
hold on. Okay, wait a minute. Are you all the way up there? Because I want to go in order.
No, it's at the bottom.
Okay, what's at the bottom?
Kay's question. I want to answer that question for her.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so Kay, it actually does not even take 3 to 5 days, in all honesty. A literal parental test takes about an hour to 2 hours to actually complete. I know this because I did have a forensics class and we did do this
in real life.
In real life.
With your father.
We did this in real life with my father, and then we did it again, but this time I was doing it myself with my class because we took a very important field trip to this really, really good big like forensics
laboratory.
Yeah. And they gave us real DNA and real stuff to actually use, and we had to literally like dress from head to toe in like white garments and scrubs and stuff so that we didn't get like infected with anything. So it does not actually take that long. It literally takes about 1 to 2 hours to actually figure out how to like who's parents, because literally a DNA test is just DNA and DNA. You guys put them in a gel, and the gel will literally give you like tick marks, and if the tick marks match up with other people's tick marks, then that is like the person's meaning, oh, this is their father, this is their mother. And it works like that all the time for the DNA like stuff. We done it twice, and everybody in my class did it, and they said that like I was the best one who did it, but like it's literally so easy that it's like literally putting DNA in a syringe and putting it into some gel. I don't remember what the gel was called, but it was like gel, literally. Like it does not take that long at all.
Well, that's my baby's testimony there with the DNA story here, but that's how really quick we could have got the DNA results. But the family, they allowed this girl that I never even talked to lie on me. It was supposed to be a cousin of mine. I never had any conversations with this lady ever. And she got online and she started lying on me. She started inboxing people on my business page, like people that are customers or clients of mine, inboxing them, telling them I'm a liar, telling them I'm a scammer, that I collected donations. And I've never received not one donation for being Alicia Smiley at all. Like, I'm gonna sue the shit out this bitch. Swear to God, I don't give a fuck if she know it. You just need to prepare yourself, bitch, because that's defamation of character. And I have evidence of it happening online. Now, this is what the family did to me, okay? This is what the family did to their own missing child, okay? They reached out to the kidnappers, okay? Do you know who your real mom is? I do know who she is. I know who she is, okay? Because the sisters told me who she was. And I feel like I look like her. Like, when I get older, I will look like her too. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then also her name, I'm not going to tell you her name, but her name aligns with a lot with, like, my DNA story. Where they say my DNA is from. It's a certain tribe that this lady is from that all my DNA matches. Even the countries in Africa where the tribe come from and then where they were at in America, all that shit match. All that shit match. My local DNA on my DNA test is in Alabama. Like, literally. It's all there. But whatever, you know. So I'll go watch it. She said she done that already. Black gonna go watch it. Yeah, go watch it. You said, Karen says, what do they be talking about riding the goat in masonry and Eastern stars? Too, they act like a gang too. No disrespect. I don't know really because I'm not into that. So the only thing that I know about masonry, Eastern stars, whatever, is what has to do with my situation. Like spirit will tell me about stuff like me finding out that the family that I was with was like into masonry and what they were doing and how like this shit really worked. I only know what the spirit showed me pertaining to my situation as far as like masonry. But I do know this. My first marriage was arranged, right? And they have vice lord, and he was like a gangbanger, so vice lords and GDs and all that shit. They have that same masonry knowledge, like the top hat, the fucking the cane, the bunny rabbit, all that shit, the Star of David, all that shit is occult. Okay, 1010 is in here. If you guys are just now getting in here, I am adult missing child Alicia Smiley. If you guys could please click the link in the bottom of the video, I will explain to you guys how I was taken from Atlanta, Georgia at 3 years old and raised in St. Louis, Missouri by law enforcement. And this is why I have not been able to receive any help. So please click the link in the video. Okay. You're talking about riding a goat. That's the iPad goat. That's that iPad goat. Have you ever seen iPad goat? YouTube iPad Go. It's 2 parts to it, I think. Well, last time I seen it, it was 2 parts to it. And it's like it has something to do with masonry. But it's gonna be like subliminal messages in there that you just watch the iPad Go. It's got Obama in it, all type of shit, and it's got something to do with America. And you'll be able to like read it subconsciously or whatever. But there's 2 videos on YouTube called iPad Go, and you can put iPad Go 2 on there, and it has something to do with the Freemasonry and shit like that. And also those videos were brought to my attention as well. Even with the checker floor and shit like that, that shit has something to do with like gangs and all that shit too. You know? You said that part I don't understand. How can you get it back in 3 to 5 days? But for instance, it takes years. I don't understand that part either, Kay. I don't understand because me and one of the tribe members, I can't tell y'all who it was, but me and one of the tribe members and my daughter was trying to figure that out. Like, how is it that I was so frustrated because I was like, how in the fuck is it that I was frustrated with that family too? Because I was like, if they can do it, if this talk show can do it in 3 to 5 days, you get what I'm saying? Then why in the fuck is it going to take this long for forensics to do it? Okay, so that was the situation. But this is my thing. I really want my DNA to be taken to the Supreme Court. I don't want it in the hands of any other person. I don't want no local police departments touching my shit or any of my shit. And I would like, I mean, fuck that family if they don't want to help me because I feel like they don't want to help me. And then you guys watch the 3rd video so y'all can tell me if y'all feel like I'm wrong for saying fuck that family or whatever. But if somebody would, then all they really need to do is we can take a DNA test. And we don't gotta wait that long, and the shit could be over. And that's what I was trying to explain to the family when the family reached out to me. I was trying to tell them that I was taken by law enforcement. I was trying to tell them that I'm in danger, that my children are in danger, and they thought I was playing with them. Like, that shit crazy. Y'all reached out to me, and y'all thought I was playing with y'all, but I was telling you the fucking truth. That's why I kept going without y'all, because I don't got time. This is my life. Y'all ain't experienced what I experienced. Y'all didn't go through what I went through. Y'all were not kidnapped. Y'all were not human trafficked. Y'all were not sex trafficked. Y'all failed me. That's all I'm going to say. Well, I'm probably going to say more. Okay? And I'm sure that there's a family member that I remind y'all of a lot when I say that. Okay? You said, read some Aleister Crowley books. He was very in tune with masonry. Yeah, that too. But I don't do masonry. I don't. It is a secret society, though. When you have a relationship with these spirits, like they come and they tell you the secrets. You don't need to get that shit from a man, and then ain't nobody gonna be over you. If you get the spirits to come and tell you something, then you're gonna have more power than a man would anyways. Oh, it's the same fucking thing. They got a fucking masonry book, okay? Like a Bible. They have one. It's the same fucking thing as any other religious practice, except they feel like they can twist it to get away with some more shit, you know? But the same thing that a Christian pastor do with it. You said giving her baby back will free her. That's what I said. Come on. Imperfections perfected? That is what I said. I said if y'all give her baby back, she gonna be healed. That alcoholism finna go out the door. Her whole heart gonna be healed if you give her baby back. But it's just weird to me that these people would say, we're not gonna tell her that you even are alive. We're not going to bother her with it. That would say to me, and I hope to God that my mama do see this, right? That would say to me that I really need to reevaluate the people that say that they love me, because you could think that you're hurting somebody, helping somebody, but you actually hurting them. If it was me and my child came up missing, it's been 2 years, you guys. It's been 2 years since this family knows that I am identical to the child with the identifying marks, with the picture of me in the lilac ribbons and the gold earrings. It has been 2 years. These people have not told this woman that I'm alive and fighting for myself. If I was her, when I find out, none of you motherfuckers would ever talk to me again. If I was her. I'm not her. I am her baby, but I'm not her. But if it was me, none of you motherfuckers would ever talk to me again. Because how dare you withhold from me, even if it turned out that this person wasn't my child, right? How dare you withhold somebody that I could test to heal, to see if I can get some healing in my heart? How dare you withhold that from me? But that's me. I'm just her baby. I can't tell you how she would think. But I would definitely assume, because that is my mother, I'm this child, that's going to piss her off, that y'all known for 2 years. And they said that they hold a visual for me on my birthday every year. And when I told them that I wasn't going to fuck with them anymore, when I told them I wasn't going to fuck with them no more, I told them, do not celebrate me on my birthday, because that's weird. I feel like that's weird, because you know that I'm alive. You're refusing to tell her that I'm alive. You're refusing to let the mother have an option if she wants to test me. Give her her own choice. She ain't that goddamn drunk. She not. Give her her own fucking choice if she want to test me. Let her look at me. Let her look at the picture of the earrings that she put in my ears that day. Let her look at the picture of the lilac ribbon. She know what she put on her baby that morning. I got a picture of me in it. That shit wrong. You say it's about money. I think the longer it takes, the more money. Exactly. You say exactly. I know it don't take that long. They're also trying to cover this up. That's why I have to take it to the court of the public opinion. People need to understand that y'all don't need to be coming at me crazy. Y'all need to be coming at law enforcement crazy. Y'all need to be coming at the people that kidnapped me crazy. Y'all need to be coming at me crazy. I'm this 3-year-old child. This is something else too. I want y'all to pay attention to her defined lip line. I know it's a black and white picture, but she got a very defined lip line. Look at that lip line. Very defined. Same exact lip line. Come on now. Okay. You said also us melanated beings have, was that DNA? DEA. Always about the money. You say, yes, I mean, there are factors into it, like the families consent to signing the papers, but that's about it. Then they can use both parties' DNA. I feel like if it was me, I would test a million. Like I said this before, I would test 1 million human beings. 1 million human beings. Line up, motherfuckers. Every last one of you lined up. My baby gonna be in here one place, but I'm gonna tell you what I know what happened, though. I'm gonna tell you what happened. These people thought I was dead. These people thought I did not survive, and this is why the family did what they did to me. They thought that I was dead. They thought I did not survive, and they want to keep her ass in Delulu just in case it's not me. But this is the real deal. This is the real fucking deal. This ain't no motherfucking test run. This is the real deal. And it is what it is. It's that apron. The apron that they wear, the masonries wear, they all stands for some type of symbolism. But I'm not into masonry. 313, Archangel Metatron. I'm not into masonry, but I do know the symbolism that you're speaking of. And I'm a jack of all trades. And that's how I'm like, I consider myself a genius, or a lot of people consider that my mind like on genius level, because I know basically a little bit about a lot. Okay. If you guys are new here and you're just now tuning in, I am adult missing child Alicia Smalley. I was kidnapped from Atlanta, Georgia, and raised, okay, by law enforcement in St. Louis, Missouri. Please click the link in the bottom of the video, and I'm going to show you all my identifying marks. I'm going to show you a picture of me matching this missing child, and also in the room with somebody wanted for kidnapping in the Grady 6 case, okay? I need to hashtag Grady 6. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start hashtagging Grady 6 on this shit. Click the link in the bottom of the video for me, please, because those families need justice too. And I told y'all, and I'm standing on that shit, Tavish Sutton was in St. Louis. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I seen that boy. I grew up with that boy. And I don't give a fuck what nobody say, because you can't tell me. It said at this time our cells are crystalline. Yeah, got the goat bee. He said goat, both male and female. Yeah, that's a deity. I don't really fuck with that deity too much at all, ever. But I respect what it stands for and what it is or whatever. I understand everything has its purpose. Everything got its place. Everything got its place. Everything got its time. So I don't trip with that deity, but it is what it is. It said, you know why? Because of how many matches there are in a database. Yeah. They could just take a DNA test with me, though, which is what they should have did, because you don't even got to do all that extra shit. You should have just took a fucking DNA test with me. Period. Anybody. Okay? He said, holy shit, that age-generated photo could be you. This one, she's chubby. And the girl, I don't like that age-generation photo. I feel like that was magic so that they would not be able to find me. I feel like that was beauty magic because look at me. Look at this beautiful ass little girl. I look more like the fucking age-generated photo than the fucking age-generated photo. You get what I'm saying? I look more like this girl than the fucking age-generated photo. How the fuck did this turn into Princess Fiona? I was offended by that goddamn age-generation photo. I ain't gonna lie to you. And I feel like they did that so people would never know who I am. I had to tell a few people when this first came out, they was like, you don't look like the age progression photo. I'm like, that's computer generated. That's AI. This is real life. This is real life. I ain't like that fucking photo. That shit look like fucking Princess Fiona when I look like motherfucking princess just period. Oh, also, guys, I wanted to point this out. Notice that when I said somebody was doing a sleep spell on me, making me yawn on the videos and stuff like that, it stopped. Notice that. So that was me catching the magic and it stopped. And then also notice how they were trying to put me to sleep and then put that correlation with Sleeping Beauty. I'm just saying, hashtag justice for Alicia Smalley. Okay? I don't look like that girl, chubby at all. Even if I was fat, I don't think I would look like that at all. Because, and I'm going to tell you something. Tavis Sutton, that child from the Grady Six, he looks like that in real life. That's how I know his age progression photo. That's how I know him. His name ain't, they're not calling him Tavish. Like I said, I think his name was Durrell or something like that. I really think his name was Durrell. Okay? Yes, Durrell. I'm trying to remember because we were little. We were around this age, okay? But yes. I think his name was Durrell. He looks exactly like that picture, that age progression picture. He looks exactly like that. I would not make that up. But that's why I was pissed off. I'm like, how he gonna look exactly like his shit? But then y'all make my shit. And I look like motherfucking Princess Fiona and shit. What the fuck? That ain't no, this bitch is fine. Like, what the fuck? I don't know why they did that to me. Okay. He said, nope, you can do a prenatal one, and it's just yours and supposed to be the parent. He said, I said to look at Aleister Crowley because not everyone has a soul, but all have spirits. That's why they have us, ancestors, gods, and ancients don't talk to everyone. Yeah, that's facts. They don't talk to everybody. I'm glad they talked to me, though, because this shit was important. I needed to hear God say this, and I needed God to give me the evidence. And they gave me the evidence right there. And it's evidence that cannot be denied. You said, call the FBI and file a report. The FBI had me under investigation. If you watch the video, I want you to watch the video. Watch the video. At the end of the video, you're going to see that the FBI already had me under investigation. And as soon as they contacted me, I sent them all this shit. I'm Alicia Smalley, and I don't know nothing about this criminal law enforcement family. I shouldn't even be a part of whatever they have going on because them people committed crimes. They stole my identity. They committed crimes overseas. This shit deep. They committed crimes overseas. If I would have tried to get on a fucking airplane and was unaware of this shit, I would have got locked up. Because the criminal law enforcement family, they've been under investigation. And I am one of their children. You get what I'm saying? So the FBI, the feds, they've been watching me. Been watching me. And they know that I know that you motherfuckers watching. I be talking to y'all in my readings. I'm helping y'all solve the case. I'm helping y'all put it together. I already solved it. And I'm just going to be honest with you. You're like, girl, call the FBI. I want you to imagine the trauma of somebody who was taken by law enforcement. Please. I know that's probably going to be hard to fathom, but please just take into consideration the fact that I was kidnapped by law enforcement. So I got an issue with all people in law enforcement and healthcare workers too. I do not trust healthcare workers. I do not trust them. I do not trust them. I do not trust them. And I ain't talking about no motherfucking CNA or no goddamn nursing home attendant. I ain't talking about them. I'm talking about doctors and nurses. They be mad scientists in reality. Organ harvesters. And I know because the people that kidnapped me had these positions in the community. Okay? He said they don't have the rank or the code for the ancestors to release the knowledge. They don't. That's why they join these clubs and shit, these secret societies. When the truth of the matter is, even the Bible says that God will make all things known unto you once you reach a certain level. You will have access to the knowledge. He said they assured them you were dead. Of course they did. Of course they did. But my energy was so good. This is how I survived, right? My energy was so good. They were harvesting this energy. They tried to kill me several times throughout my life. And then when it would fail, they'd be like, well, I guess we could harvest her energy a little longer and plan something else later. But right now, let's get this money energy out of her. Let's get this kindness. Let's get this love energy. They would take pieces of my personality. That's what narcissists do, right? Or psychopaths, sociopaths. They take pieces of my personality and then portray them to other people as if they're them. Real life. I was raised by sociopaths, murderers, human traffickers, sex traffickers, kidnappers, all of this shit in real life. In real life. Okay? You said, and Black God told her down for a few. She's reading the comments. She will get to you. Okay. What did you say that for? You can talk. They assured them. Oh, yeah, I read that. I skipped right over that. You said, we need to put your pick on some billboards. I mean, however we got to do it. Tribe, I'm with it. However we got to do it. I guess I'm going to have to pay for it. Because I am not collecting a dime. Because I'm going to sue the shit out this girl. Okay? Yeah. It's going to be like a reunion present. Go watch the third video. That's defamation of character. You didn't even look at the video. She lied on me so bad. She did the cousin... That's supposed to be my cousin of Alicia Smiley. She said that I never told them my name. I never gave them my phone number. They had no way of contacting me. She said she watched the video thoroughly. And at the end of that video, which is how I know she didn't watch that video thoroughly, I gave every name that I was ever under, every identity that I've ever been under. And she literally was saying this to people, random people on the internet. And she don't even know me. And that girl wasn't even born either. What the fuck? But it's okay, because you're going to learn to run your mouth on me. You're going to learn that. Definitely. And you ain't never going to like me, cousin. You never going to like me because I don't like you. I already don't like you. And I'm going to smack that ass. Watch what I tell you. Okay? Watch what I tell you. Because I've already been through enough. And nobody in that family, and I'm sorry, I don't give a fuck if y'all see this or not, because I do know y'all be watching because my spirits be telling me. Okay? Like, nobody in that family considered, like, the traumatic experience that the missing child will have if I ever returned. Nobody considered that I am the missing child. And if the child is, like, I need to be handled with care. I need to be handled with gentleness. You get what I'm saying? And love. Like, the fuck? I was met with, like, craziness. And I didn't even reach out to them. They reached out to me, and then they tried to flip it. Watch the third video, because I got receipts. This ain't me just making shit up and telling my story. Every time I'm saying something in that next video, I'm going to have a receipt to prove it. I got screenshots. I got messages from me contacting, well, not me contacting, my contact with them. I didn't contact them. They contacted me. But my contact with this family. Okay? You said no pressure. For sure. You said that age-generated photo is false. It looks nothing like the original photo. Exactly. Nothing like me. It don't look like this girl here or nothing. I look like this girl. The age progression photo, nah, bro. They did that shit on purpose. That's that beauty magic shit. As soon as I seen that shit, I was like, they did beauty magic. Because why does Tavish, and these people do got something to do with the missing child, Tavish Sutton. They have something to do with it. Okay? Why in the fuck does his shit look exactly like he look in real life? And I know because I've seen him in real life. And I'm willing to take a lie detector test. And I hope his family come across this video too. They probably will. Okay? Because every time I say that, they do, like people just in general, when I say that, they go, I hope they see this video. They see it. Okay? He looks exactly like that. If he's still alive, ain't no telling. Now that I done got loose, they might try to kill his ass too, if they ain't already killed him. And I'm just being honest, and I ain't trying to be insensitive to anybody's subject, but I know what type of people we're dealing with. I grew up with them, so I'm gonna be real with you. Okay? I ain't seen him in like 15, almost 20 years, something like that. Okay, and that's real shit. I've not seen him in like 15 or 20 years, but I know I grew up with him. I noticed him first before I even noticed myself. I was like, wait a minute, I know him. And that's real, on the missing child flyer. And then when I seen her picture, I was like, that's my fucking auntie, and I know him. You said facts. You said that's them putting a spell on the people to make them see and think it's not you. Exactly. That's what they did. This shit is deep. That is exactly what they did. I said that was that beauty magic right there. So that when I did, if I did come about, I wouldn't look anything like they projected that I would look, so people would doubt that shit. But God kept me just like this. I look just like this. My hair is wavy too. I just have it in locks. So like I said yesterday, if I gel my hair back, okay, it's gonna be wavy. You're gonna get seasick, and I got poof. Okay? Period. And there's people that have pictures of me without locks that went to school with me. Huh?
You just said it was gonna be seasick.
Yeah. That's how my waves was. In my ponytail. But anyways, the people I went to high school with, yearbooks. Check Ridner High School yearbook, Hake Elementary yearbook. I'm in yearbooks with my hair not locked in the same wave pattern. The same wave pattern. I am in yearbooks underneath a different name. It says Edie. If y'all want to look it up, look it up. Okay? I am in people's yearbooks in school. Looking just like this. This is for Alicia Smiley, 2024. You said, if it showed me that picture of the little girl and said, this is me as a little girl, I would be like, oh my God, you still look identical. That's what I'm saying. And they try to say that I have mental illness. I'm telling you, the family try to say I have mental illness. So let me tell you what happened. I still want you to watch the videos because I'm just skimming through it and you ain't going to get the whole story. The videos is where I really sat down and for word, experience for experience, okay? But listen, I got to read that again. My bad. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, so listen. They told the people, right? When the family reached out to me and the family lied on me, right? The cousin that ended up lying on me, right? She reached out to the kidnappers that were in the video. She found out who I said kidnapped me, right? And then she reached out to them and they said, oh, she's got mental illness. She believed them. So I have mental illness because I recognize myself on a missing child flyer, because I have evidence of me matching the description of having lilac ribbons and gold earrings in my ear, because I'm in the picture with somebody who's wanted for kidnapping and I'm matching the description of a missing child. That's why you saying I'm having mental illness? They listen to the kidnappers. Who does that? If you're missing, if your child is missing, why would you even have any conversation with the people that are accused of taking your child? Tell me what universe? What universe? What universe? That's crazy. So I'm grateful to talk to me. Ashe. They talk to you, right? You said, yeah, I get it. I see why you wouldn't trust law enforcement. I don't at all. You said not all law enforcement is corrupt. I'm a peace official, not a police officer. Well, help me out. Shit. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say it like that. But I'm just saying. I'm for real. Because in my honest opinion, what the police have done to me and my children, they need to be defunded. We're going to have to figure this shit out. Yeah, it might get a little rowdy, but the kingdom suffers violence. And I ain't saying nothing about your position. I feel like you deserve it. I feel like you're a kind heart. And I would have never guessed that about you. I'm just going to be honest with you. You get what I'm saying? But the whole point is they got to get it together. Law enforcement, peace people, whoever, it's got to be gotten together. There's too many children coming up missing. Nobody's taking accountability. Then they're blaming us. Like, y'all have watched me be victim blamed. How the fuck is you going to blame me? Not y'all, but I'm just saying, like, these people. How are y'all going to blame me for what happened to me? I don't understand. Why is nobody holding these people accountable? Why are y'all trying to hold the missing child accountable? Even the family. Why are y'all trying to hold me accountable? Like I did something wrong. Like the fuck? How? Why? What? I don't understand. That's weird. That's why I feel like they may have something to do with it. I might be wrong in that aspect, but to me, just that's weird. That's weird. If one of my child came up missing, I'd be devastated. I would be devastated. But I would have so much faith in the divine infinite all that I know if my child did survive, that I'm going to welcome that child with open arms. I'm going to show that child love, honor, and respect. I'm going to apologize to that child for not protecting it. That's what I would do. But I ain't y'all. So I get it. And that's why I feel like maybe I got kidnapped. I wasn't supposed to be with neither one of these families. Like God already knew what the fuck type energy I was going to have to go into and deal with them. And that's the truth. So I thank God, because I would not have reacted that way. I just would not have done nobody like that. This not nobody I say that I love. That's supposed to be a child that I lost that's coming home. And at least let me protect you. I don't got to give you no love and all that other shit immediately, but at least let me test you. And then after the test, we can get the love shit happening. You get what I'm saying? You said they do. Why do you think it's called practice? They literally practice it on the people and their patience. Exactly. I don't like that. You said, mother teacher, you're fortified, solid, brave, and divinely protected. Ashe. You said, let's send her some energy back. She deserves it for running her mouth and lying about you. Oh, I sent all that energy back. She got beat up. And that's how I know I'm psychic, because as soon as I got the word where spirit said she got beat up or something, she light skinned. So somebody like either her eye was black or something, and this gonna freak them out when they know that. I said, because how the fuck would I know? I don't know where y'all at. I can't see. I have psychic vision or whatever. But she got beat up immediately after she did that shit by somebody else in the family. And I believe it was a dude that hit her in her face. But it was just, yeah, it just needed to happen. It needed to happen. And I don't give a fuck, because, bitch, why would you jeopardize this for the family? Why would you jeopardize this for the bloodline? Now, this is how we finna go down in history. Because Alicia, she ain't no forgiving bitch. Not really. Not really. Because I've already been traumatized. And ain't nobody apologized or took accountability for the shit or nothing. So, I don't really need y'all, because I ain't never had y'all. The only thing I would need y'all for is a DNA test, and y'all ain't offering that shit, so fuck it. But I do need my case heard in a higher court. I need my case heard in a higher court. The court case does not need to be held in Atlanta or St. Louis or anywhere in the South. It needs to go to like the Supreme Court or something. For real, it needs to go to the Supreme Court. And I need to do the DNA in the Supreme Court. That's what I need. That's what needs to happen. Mm-hmm. She did that. Sister, I caught it. You gonna get seasick other ways, right? She said, I did say that, right? Yeah. You said, drop too hard. Don't stand too close to her. You gonna fuck around and drown. I don't know why I say fuck around and find out. That's just, they go together. Off these ways, right? You know what I'm talking about? Drip, drip. You said, mother teacher, all I can say, me type is low. You get it. You said that shit weird as fuck. It is weird as fuck, y'all. I still ain't smoked my blunt. We gonna go into, it's like 1:30, y'all. I feel like my mouth dry because I be talking. I've been talking. Yeah, that is weird. If you guys are new, please click the link in the bottom of the video. I am adult missing child Alicia Smiley, and I need you guys to click that link for me, please. If you guys believe this is me, once you have watched the video, I want you to hashtag justice for Alicia Smiley. And then I want you to watch part 3, where the family of Alicia Smiley reaches out to me and then lies on me. Crazy. Is that frustrating you? Is that frustrating you? Okay. Because I know this causes my daughter trauma. But I got to do this. So I'm making sure, like, me repeating that or saying that is not, like, driving her crazy. Because it's quite sad for her, too. It said Cat Williams kicked us off in January, but Jaguar been screaming from the highest mountain. she could find this is going on. I don't think Jaguar White gonna help me, though I do like her. I don't think she gonna help me though. I know Cat Williams probably ain't gonna help me. I don't know why he would. You know? I mean, he care about little orphans. He said adopt. Maybe he would. He care about Cat Williams. I ain't trying to get into the industry or nothing, but you do care about little orphans and shit. Okay? Straight up. You want to adopt me? Nah, I'm just asking. Because my real family don't want me. And my kidnapper family want to kill me, so. You gotta laugh, okay? Because it's traumatic, so I do be like making jokes. I said children being trafficked. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, she has been saying that, but I don't know if she would like help me. But you know, I was seen last with the famous actress from To Kill a Mockingbird. So Hollywood is involved in this situation. This story is crazy. The last person that I was seen with was the famous actress from To Kill a Mockingbird. What is her name? Estella Role? No. Yeah, Estella Role. Esther Rolle's sister. From The Mother from Good Times, her sister is the last person that I was seen with, according to the reports. So Hollywood is involved in this situation too. Hollywood is definitely involved in this. Because the last person I was seen with was a Hollywood actress from To Kill a Mockingbird. 515. I don't know if my protest is going to be silent, y'all. I don't. I feel like it's already started. I feel like the protest has already started. If you guys are new here, I'm adult missing child Alicia Smalley. Please click the link in the bottom of the video. I was kidnapped from Atlanta, Georgia, and raised by law enforcement in St. Louis, Missouri, and I need your help. I need you to click that video so I can show you how I am this missing child, show you all the physical identifying marks, me as a adult, as this missing child, okay? And then also, I want you to keep in mind when you go watch the video that this is the only picture of the missing child in the video, and all the other pictures are me, okay? So please keep that in mind. Okay? So I know I'm saying that your story is one they have been shedding light on systematic slavery. You're right. I get what you're saying. Like, she peeling back the layers of this shit. Like, she's getting to it. Jaguar, right, yeah. I don't know, y'all. I'm gonna keep fighting for justice, even if I have to stand alone. And that's real. And when this is over, nobody has to worry about me. I'm not gonna bother nobody. I'm gonna literally just be on my own, doing my own thing, as long as my record is restored. And the people that took me are like deceased and on their way to hell. Okay. Then that's it. And that's that. I ain't gonna mess with nobody unless they mess with me. And that's what I was trying to tell the family of Alicia Smalley, like when I first, like when they reached out when they first messaged me, even to the sisters, I was trying to tell them that I'm not trying to come in and change our situation. I don't need anything from y'all. At the time, I did have my own business. I still got my own business. I'm just not selling no products. I'm just selling my readings and shit. But at that time, I did have my own business. So I didn't need any money from them or anything. I just really needed them to take a DNA test with me. That was it. But you know what? I'm getting your messages. I just want you to know. But you know what? It's okay. That's all I'm gonna say. It's okay. Because God got me. And it'll all come to the light. And I'm gonna keep it that way. Like I'm a firm believer in, you know, when people show you who they are, believe them, and not giving people a second chance to hurt or harm you and shit like that. You know, or put your life in other people's hands and shit. Like, I'm not gonna do that. I learned that too way before the family of Alicia Smiley, but it was applied with the family of Alicia Smiley, because if I would have went to them like they suggested, they would have handed me back over to the kidnappers, to the people that wanted to kill me. Yeah, they were gonna hand me right on over to them. So I don't feel like I could ever trust them again. If you guys are new here, I am adult missing child Alicia Smiley. I was taken from Atlanta, Georgia at 3 years old and raised by law enforcement in St. Louis, Missouri. Please click the link in the bottom of the video so I can show you how I am this missing child. Okay? And I want you to come back here so I can show you, tell you what happened after, you know, that first video with the actual family, my family, and how they handled me. Okay? And I know that there's going to be somebody in the family that's like, how could she say that about us? Look at it. Just look at it. Okay. Just look at it. And I wish somebody would send me a cease and desist, because you're going to play right into my plan. Because if I ever get in front of a judge, I'm going to be just like this. Justice for Alicia. I promise you, you're going to give me the opportunity that I need to plead my case. It's going to backfire, because I ain't going to stop, and we're going to end up in court. And that's anybody. That is anybody. And I don't have to physically show up in court, because it's 2024, post-pandemic, they got virtual court. But we will end up in court, because I'm not going to stop, because this is me. And y'all can't even tell me this ain't me. Like the family. They can't tell me this ain't me. They can't tell me. Mm-mm. You said, no, I'm saying that your story is the one they have been shedding light on. What you mean? You saying that they know about me? I'm sure they probably do. Justice for Alicia Smiley 2024. We stand with you. Thank you. Thank you for standing with me. I appreciate it. I know the divine infinite all gonna bless everybody who stand with me. Everybody. And I mean that with everything in me. Because I'm innocent in this entire situation. Period. I was never like those people, and I'll never be like those people. God kept my heart pure. I always knew right from wrong. I always knew it, and I always stuck to it. My next live, I feel like we should talk about the kidnapper mama. I think we should, because there's like a way that she did this to me, like, it's crazy. I want y'all to understand, like, really how I was raised, and then I'll go into like how, like, she raised me and what she did to me. Like, she kept me in government shit. Like, she would say I was a runaway, because I would always run away from her house. So she had me locked up in juvenile for being a runaway. And I always said to myself, you need to ask me why I'm running away. That's why we telling the police, like, why? You need to ask me why the fuck I'm running away. She's reporting me as a runaway because I am running away from her. They need to just stop labeling kids as runaways and figure out why the fuck they're running away. But I'm going to get on that shit in another video. We're going to talk about the kidnapper mother. The big old double knee replacement, fat ass, funk ass bitch. Huh? Yeah. Old ass, saggy skinned ass bitch. You bitch. And your magic ain't gonna work. It's not gonna work. Because I'm giving you the heads up of what we finna talk about next. So go ahead and try your little magic. My spirit's gonna blow your candle out. You're gonna get in a car accident. You're gonna trip down them goddamn steps. You know your knees is fucked up, bitch. I'm sorry. We get it off at like 30. You said the story you are telling, I mean, like you bear a testimony. You bear a testimony of the truth they try to keep hidden. Yeah, that's why they try to kill me. And I'm glad I survived. And I know I'm finna live up to be an old age. Y'all gonna see me. I'm gonna have all gray locks. They're gonna be all gray. And they're gonna be long. And I'm still gonna, my face gonna be the same though. I'm gonna be 80. And my face, my skin and everything is still gonna look like this. My hair just gonna be gray. Yeah, tomorrow. Wow. I might need your emotional support. My daughter like, yeah, if you're gonna be talking about that bitch, I ain't gonna go, I'm not working tomorrow. Cause none of my kids liked her either. That was supposed to be their grandma. Right, so nobody liked her. None of my kids really liked her either, the kidnapper mama, but that's gonna be the next video because I'm gonna put her ass on blast. I want to go through each individual character in my story, and the role that they played in depth. You say you're gonna be off for a month. This is me releasing the trauma, and this is me speaking my truth. That they wanted me to. It's gonna make me feel better, daughter. I'm just gonna be honest. To tell the world what I experienced, to tell the world what I went through. That's what's gonna make me feel good inside. That's what's gonna heal me. That's what's gonna lighten my burden. To let this shit be known to the world, and tell my story. No matter who say what, because nobody can do it because I lived it. I literally lived it. And I was preserved through it. Okay? And I am a living testimony that the divine infinite all is real. Period. Okay, there's your clarification. Come on now, spirit. Okay? That's real shit. God is real. And I don't need nobody else. Nobody else. You said, this is therapy for me. I knew I wasn't crazy. Some of the childhood memories, yeah. I remember everything. Do you understand? I remember everything. I remember the day that I got there and that picture was taken. They did drug me. I remember that. So they said, how you get kidnapped? I do remember being drugged, like knocked out. I remember that. And I woke up in the house in St. Louis where that picture was taken of me and the lilac ribbons and the gold earrings. They drugged me somehow and knocked me out. They didn't physically knock me out like with their hands or nothing. They gave me a drug or something like to knock me out, like, you know what I'm saying, to knock me out. And they threw me in a van, like a white one. Yeah, I remember that shit. Okay, and I also fucking remember waking up in this house. Okay. You said watch the videos. Yep, you're Ashley. It's Alicia. You said Ashley. It's Alicia. Thank you for watching. You said the Most High is definitely real, and they live inside of you. That's right. In that picture, you look lost and you're confused, just staring off in the distance. Exactly. Exactly. I knew I didn't belong. I was confused. I knew I did not belong there. And that expression on my face, when I was looking at myself matching that missing child description, and I seen that picture a billion times, never made me sad. But when I looked at my face after seeing myself on the missing child flyer, I started crying again. I was like, look at me. Like, I'm sad. I was crying. Literally, like in real life as an adult, when I looked at it again after when I was matching together, putting together all my evidence as I was like, before I was making the video. You know what I'm saying? You said, yeah. So it was all trauma, y'all. It was all trauma, but I got to get this trauma up out of me. Definitely. Said autocorrect. This is going to free your mama and you. That's what I think. But again, I'm not fucking with that family. There is one family member that I will fuck with, and that's nephew. And I don't know if he'll fuck with me because I didn't say fuck everybody, including, you know, my sisters, which would be his mama. So, like, I don't know if he'll fuck with me or not. I don't know. But I love him because he's brave. Like, he was like I don't know. I think he might be like an early teen or something like that. My nephew or something like that. He might, I don't know, 20s or something like that. Maybe if that, I don't know. Okay. But late teens, early 20s, maybe. I don't know. He lives around or whatever. But he was brave. His sisters did not reach out to me immediately. He did. So I respect him, and I would respect him for life for that. For life. Because that was brave. You know what I'm saying? So I remember nephew. Right, nephew. I got love for nephew. And my mama. That's it. I don't want no group. Oh, no. We're good. We're good. Okay? I'm going to just keep my distance. But that cousin, I have legal evidence, and I do got a case. I got a case. So what's up? Okay, so you got your ass whooped in the physical. Now I'm finna whoop your ass in the courtroom when the shit all boil down. So just get your ducks and shit in the water. Straight up. You said he was a real one. I think nephew a real one. I definitely think nephew a real one. I think so. Because he was definitely brave and he was upfront and all that. And I appreciate him being that way. But the rest of the family members, I didn't like it. There was like a fakeness or something to it. And it definitely was because, I don't know, yeah, I feel like I got some all in my eye. And I don't want to be all on camera digging in my eye, but. Yeah, but nephew was a real one. I'll give him that. And I know it caused their family some arguments, and I definitely wasn't trying to like uplift their family. I was just literally trying to find out, like, y'all, like Kay, you said you remember nephew. Do you remember before all of this shit happened, how I was just trying to find out who I was, and I already felt like that family wasn't my family? I was making videos about that shit, like, hold on, y'all, something ain't right. Okay, about my family, like the kidnapper family. I was already saying that, like, something isn't right. The whole process of me coming into the know of this is documented as I was trying to find out who the fuck this bitch is that says she my mama. Cause you couldn't be my mama. You never showed me that you love me. I never felt loved. Ever by this lady. So I knew she was, I don't even look like her either. She light skinned. I don't even look like her either. You know what I'm saying? So it just, I don't know how it all unfolded, but I'm contented with the situation as long as I get my justice. Because I didn't like them motherfuckers no way. None of them. Because there may be one on the kidnapper side. Maybe one. Maybe two. But they all could be ops. Because they still part of that family. But I'm going to tell y'all something for real. And this is for the police too. That be watching this video. Because I know y'all be watching. But listen. I don't think all them kids belong to them. No motherfucking way. No motherfucking way. And if I was them kids, because I know y'all be watching too. And if I was them kids, I'd be looking for my goddamn self on a missing child flyer. You might look up and find some shit. That's just the one little piece that you'll get from me of a kidnapper family cousins, sisters and brothers. That's the one piece of advice you'll ever fucking get. You better try to find out if they really your family. Because if they'll do that shit to me, they'll do that shit to you. We always kids. But I don't want to talk about you motherfuckers. So take that little crumb, that little breadcrumb that I gave you. So I remember when you called me and told me that you found your actual family and they were, you said, denying you the DNA test. Right, I called you crying. You was on, you know what? I forgot all about that, but you are so right. Thank you for being there for me because I didn't have nobody else to talk to. Because my daughter's mind was blown. Mind was blown. The person that I was with, their mind was blown. They didn't know what the fuck to do no more. My daughter was like, oh shit, oh God. She didn't say those things, but like I can just tell. She was just like, what the fuck? Like she was through with the situation. You know what I'm saying? And I just didn't have nobody to talk to. But they were denying me the DNA test and also telling my mom that I was alive because she had a drinking problem, which is not a bad fucking, that's not a good enough excuse for me. I don't know. It's not. I'm just gonna be honest. That's not a good enough excuse for me that she has a drinking problem. I mean, she's not smoking crack. I'm just saying. And even if she was, I wouldn't give a fuck. Even if she was, that's my mama. I need to know. You know what I'm saying? But you say you couldn't believe that. I couldn't believe that either. Because they reached out to me. Like, you all could have just watched me from the sidelines fight the battle myself and then, like, came out later with it. Like, oh, we think he might be or whatever. But I was going to fight regardless, as y'all can see. Because I was already fighting before y'all even came about. That's why I made the video in the first place. Because I had already started my battle with this shit. I had already started it. Like, I tried to tell the lady on the phone and the family, like, when it started. And she was like, I already know. She was cutting me off. The lady in the family, it was an older lady I told y'all about the video, the third video, she was cutting me off. She's like, I already know. This started on December 5th, da-da-da-da-da. Like, I'm like, yeah. And then that's when I told you they had asked me, well, I didn't tell you, But I said yesterday that they had asked me, did I not see myself on a missing child flyer when I was on the phone with the family? Whoever this older lady was that I described in the third video, she was like, you didn't look for yourself on a missing child flyer? You didn't see yourself on a child flyer before now? No, lady, I almost called you a bitch, but I'm respecting you because you did sound elder, and we are related. But anyways, she said, you ain't see yourself on a missing child flyer. I'm like, nah, lady, I'm fucking 3. How would I know what to do at that age? How would I know anything? That's my question. They were just so insensitive, that family towards me. It's sad. I cried about it, but I quickly got over it. I did. I cried about it maybe for like a day or two, and then Spirit was like, we was just showing you what that was. Got it out the way. Now you don't never got to deal with that no more. You don't never got to deal with that no more. You know? And he said, of course, my mind was blown too. I was like, what? So you found her and you won't tell her? Shaking my head. It was the youngest daughter. It was the youngest daughter. The little sister decided that they weren't going to tell the lady that is my mother that she could test me or I'm alive. But I'm calling her my mama because I know me. That's me. That's me. Okay. Just like they know them when they see them on the missing child, or not a missing child flyer, just a picture in general when they was little. I don't give a fuck if you 50. When you see that picture, you gonna know that's you. I don't give a fuck if you 50. I don't give a fuck if you 60. I don't give if you 70 and you ain't got dementia. You gonna know that's you on that picture, on that flyer. You gonna know that's you.
She can't get in contact with her without calling her.
Hold on. You said the oldest daughter didn't have a backbone to stand up and allow your mama to know. Yeah, that's facts. That's facts. I would have never done that to my mom, but I guess I don't got no mom. I got one, but I mean, if I had one, I wouldn't do that. Because I would be her child, and if you really love your child, because I'm a mother. So if, like, I don't know, the mother instinct in me would have not told her that there was somebody that we could test. But I would have just been like, it's just an opportunity. You could talk to people and say, it's just an opportunity. We don't know yet, but we want to make sure, like, do you want to do this? And she could be like, no, I don't want to do this. And if she would have said that, then I would respect that. But I still would not have stopped. I'm just going to make that clear because I have a bloodline for my children. You get what I'm saying? I still would not have stopped. Even if the mother was like, I don't want to test you, I still would not have stopped. She would have had to send it to the cease and desist, and then we end up in the courtroom. Either way. But I still would have stopped. I just wouldn't have, like, forced her. But that probably would have pissed him off because I didn't stop. So we would have ended up in the courtroom, and I would have just took all this evidence that I got in front of a judge. Okay? Let me see. It says she was letting the young sister run her. Yeah, I didn't like that either. I felt like she was a sweet person, the older sister, but that really did piss me off because I'm like, wait a minute, you're the oldest one. You know what I'm saying? Other than me. You know, but I already felt it because I'm an energy reader. I am an energy reader, so I already felt that they felt like I was going to come in and change things for them. That's what they felt, and they didn't want that shit to change, and I know that because I'm psychic. And I was pissed off about that shit, too, because I was like, shit ain't got to change. I just need my identity. It don't got to change. You give me the DNA test, and I'll go on about my way. Let me hug my mama. Let me hug my mama, and I'll go on about my way. You know what I'm saying? But whatever. He said, how would I even know to look for myself on a missing child flyer if I don't know I was kidnapped? The fuck? That's what I said. I was like, what the fuck? Like, but she wasn't listening to me. That lady did not care. Whoever that lady was. And you know what? I don't care to know her either. You know what? I'm psychic. I think that the cousin that I'm finna sue the shit out of, I think that's her mama. Mm-hmm. That's the vibe that I'm getting. Like, that's because you were nasty to me. And she got that nasty attitude. So they kind of align with each other. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I'm just saying. That could be her mother. That's her mama. I said it like that because I know that scares the shit out of people when I do that shit. All right. And said she already has a drinking problem. It can't make it any worse by telling her. I didn't think so. The only thing that can do is make it better. And if she is really hurting in her heart, to an opportunity to heal that hurt, I would definitely take it. I would take it. I would take it. Like, okay, this could be it. If you give up, so I don't feel like my mother gave up. I feel like the family gave up. I don't feel like she gave up. I feel like the family gave up. You know? And that's cool. That's cool. It's all good. You said, why didn't you tell her? She doesn't have a social media. Her kids put her on social media. My siblings or whatever, they put her on social media, but she don't have like her own account. Or at least I didn't know it, but I know her name and everything. And I was hoping that one of the people that I did send the video to would show her. You know? But I don't know. Because I try not to like psychically read too much into them because I don't give a fuck. I want to hug my mama so her heart can be healed before she leaves this earth and I could be healed too. And that's that. That's pretty much all I'm asking. I want my name back. Definitely give me a new social. Yeah, I'm gonna need a whole new social because they fucked this motherfucker up doing whatever the fuck they was doing. Okay? I want my identity restored and I can go on about my business. I just need to hug her real tight. That's it. I need to hug her real tight and then I can go on about my business. And I was, you know what? I even told them, like, I told the cousin, like, I'm writing movies about this shit. You damn right. And I was going to share with them because I was happy to find my family, but not anymore. Y'all didn't go through what I went through. Y'all don't really have a right to none of the shit anyways. Y'all don't have a right to the story of Alicia Smiley because I'm Alicia Smiley. Y'all got the beginning part. Y'all can tell that part. But the rest of that shit, that's on me. And I'm going to tell that shit because it's mine. But if I could tell her, I would tell her. I astral protected. I did do that, but I did it one time because I don't like to violate people spiritually. But that's my mama. And I needed to let her know in her soul so she don't give up hope on me. So yes, I did use my power to hop the fuck over. I need to see my mama. When they told me that they wasn't even going to tell her, I was so angry. I talked to the spirits. I said, can I go see her? And they said, yeah. So that night, when I went to sleep, I hopped my ass right on over there to her. And I hugged her. And I told her that I am alive. And to not give up on me. I'm here. So I know she know in her heart that I'm here. And that I'm alive. And I know she know in her heart what she gonna know. That the power that I have is basically the same power she had. But people told her she was crazy for that shit. You know what I'm saying? And the ancestors told her something before they told her she was crazy about me. You know what I'm saying? And when she see me, it's going to let her know that the divine infinite all is real and that the ancestors, angels, and guides is real. And that is going to be magical for her. And I'm still going to go about my business. I still am. But before she leave this earth, she going to get this healing. Period. She's protected because I already put angels all around her so I can get that hug. And that's real shit. And then I'm going to go about my business, like I said. Because I don't need those people. You said, girl, let Kayla call your bio mom. I don't know. Don't bother them people. Do not bother those people. Don't bother them. Who is my mother and father? Right? Don't bother those people. If they wanted to be bothered with the situation, they would have handled it correctly. They would have handled it like it was fine china, like it's fragile, because it is a fragile situation. If they wanted to be a part of the situation, they would have handled me correctly. Okay? And they want that's their karma. That is literally their karma for stopping this woman from even having an opportunity to test somebody that is identical, even with the everything. Identifying marks, everything. That's their karma. They lost me. That's what I'm getting at. Okay? They lost me. Or they didn't lose me. I got kidnapped or they sold me or whatever fuck the situation is. I ain't there no more. It's not my mama's fault that I know of. I don't feel any negative vibes from that shit. But they fail me. As a family, as a group, as a unit, as a whole. And I don't owe them anything. And the one thing that I did owe was my DNA, and I offered that shit for them. I definitely offered that shit for them. Multiple times in part 3, the video. Okay? And that's what I felt like I owed. Like, hey, I'm saying I'm this child. Here's my, like, how can we get this DNA going? You get what I'm saying? It's an imperfection. Their excuse was that she had already been through a lot, and they said they didn't want her through anymore. But why wouldn't you want to test to see if there's a possibility? That was my question. Is this triggering you? Are you being triggered? Okay, I'm gonna take that as a little bit. You don't have to stay on here, baby. You can go in your room. I'm not making her do this. Like, this is something she volunteers to do. I just want y'all to know that. That's why she can take days off. If I'm live, she don't want to get on here. She just dropped the link and then she'll be out. Okay.
Excuse me, ma'am, sir, whoever you are. I literally purposefully removed your comment on purpose, so please stop doing that or else you're gonna be hidden. Thank you, LH.
Okay. You said that was some BS. She said, I think y'all should go above them and tell her. How? I don't be stalking these. They said I was stalking them too. I didn't know nothing about these people. They literally lied on me. I'm like, y'all need to watch part 3. Okay? I don't know nothing about this person. I know her name. You know what I'm saying? She gonna put part 3 in the comment section for me, y'all. Thank you, daughter. Okay? Like, y'all need to watch that video. I mean, they act like as if they did not want me or whatever. I just got to get my justice, whatever. And I know that the police cannot be trusted because the police was the ones that took me. And I tried to tell the family that shit, and they went and contact them because I don't know what's wrong with them people. I don't know what's wrong with them people, but I know that that's a possibility that can cause more trauma, and I'm going the other fucking direction from trauma because I've already had enough. I've had enough. I think y'all should go above them and tell. How we gonna tell them? How? Like how? I don't know them people, and I'm not gonna look into it either. I'm not. I'm just gonna keep fighting for justice for Alicia Smiley on my own. I don't want to bother those people. If they were going to stand by my side in any way, shape, form, or fashion, they would have handled me better. And I do want to meet the mother. I want to hug the mother and all the other shit. But she has handlers. I want y'all to understand something. She has something traumatic happen to her. And how do I know she has handlers? Because there was literally people that were not born when this shit happened that were in control of the situation. And they had enough power to say, we're not going to tell her that you're even alive, which means, oh, so y'all her handlers. I had handlers. We both had handlers. She probably still got hers. But I broke free from my handlers. They separated us. We probably was going to be real powerful together too. Me and my mama. You get what I'm saying? We probably was going to be real powerful together too. Okay? It just is what it is. You said, I think the youngest one was in the position you feel like she'll use if it's finally found out that her daughter's alive and found. I think she thought it was going to change their situation. Like, I'm the child that she didn't get to have. I'm the child that, and we're all girls. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm the child that she didn't get to have, the child that she didn't get to raise. Okay, that came up missing. This has been the hole in her heart. Then she had these other kids, and they've been left with the burden of filling that hole in their heart, whether they knew it or not, what they were being born into. You get what I'm saying? So they didn't want that to change. She probably got her favorite daughter and everything, and they don't want me to be that. I don't really care. Just let me hug the lady. Okay? Shit. I don't have time for this shit. And I don't even want to be their sister. I don't. Because I had sisters. I said this before too. I had the kidnapper sisters, and they were just as fucked up. And that shit, what they did, is even more fucked up. So I mean, I am traumatized with the sister shit. So I don't have to be your sister. I don't gotta do that. The mom is a grown adult. She has the right to know. That's how I felt as well, too. But I need you to watch part 3, because after they reach out to the kidnappers, they tell these people that I have mental illness. So they completely overlook the identifying marks, the fact that I'm in the picture with somebody who's wanted for kidnapping, and I have the lilac ribbons and the gold earrings, and I'm matching the description of their missing child. We're all together now. And they have this evidence in their hand, the family of Alicia Smiley. The video that you guys have watched on part 2, that is the video, the same video that the family watched. That's how there's a part 3, because they saw that video on Facebook.
Darrell, you're supposed to hashtag justice for Alicia Smiley 2024. When
she does have a right to know, though. Okay? Hashtag justice for Alicia Smiley. She do got a right to know. All right, you said definitely aligns. You said she feels imperfection. In fact, she has the right to know, and why would you keep that from her? That's what I'm saying. I feel like she has the right to know as well. And I feel like me and her need to do a DNA test, just me and her, face to face. Okay, in the hands of somebody who finna give us results right there that don't got nothing to do with the kidnapping, nothing to do with her handlers, nothing to do with Freemasonry, the police department or St. Louis Police Department. We could have got a private DNA test outside of it. That's not illegal. Even though this is a crime, we still could have got a private DNA test outside of in a private facility, just me and mama. We could have did that. You said, what's her name? I'll share the videos right on her page. The whole family has the videos, because after they told me, right? After they told me that the mother was still alive and they weren't going to tell her, what I did was I went to the sister's page, and they already know I did this, and I'll tell you how it led to me about to sue this bitch, right? I went to the sister's page, and all I did was type Justice for Alicia Smiley and send them that video right there. Part 2. I didn't say nothing else, and that's also evidence in the 3rd video, because I screenshot everything. So I just sent the people all down her friend list so that somebody could tell my mother. Okay, I went down everybody she knew friend list and sent them all a video too. Some of them responded, and when they did respond, the only thing that I said, and it's all screenshot, it's all in the video. Only thing that I said was, I'm offering DNA immediately. That's the only thing that I said to anybody who responded, is I'm offering DNA immediately. So the Crystal, or I mean to tell her name, but the throw up face bitch in the 3rd video that got beat up that I was just talking about, the cousin, right? She felt like because I did that she was going to go and tell everybody in Truth Gang on Facebook, get into their inbox on my friend list and tell them that I'm a fraud and have mental illness and have been collecting donations for Alicia Smiley, and I never received a dime for being this person. Ever. Not one. Anything that I had to do was out of my pocket. Okay? Now, when I first found myself on the missing child flyer, there was a Truth Gang member that just sent me the money. And I didn't ask her for it. She was like, get you an ancestry test. She was like, she said, we finna find this out right now. Get you an ancestry test. She just sent that, and she put in the Cash App, Ancestry. And I didn't ask her for that. When I went on live and showed my evidence of being this missing child, and she had been watching me, trying to figure out whether or not this family was my family, she just said, here, get your test. That's the only thing towards it that I ever received, and I never asked for it. Never asked for it. And it did help. And I say to her, and may the spirits bless her forever, ever for that. It did help. Because I can prove that, not that I'm Alicia Smiley, but that I don't belong to that family that took me. You know? I'm talking, y'all, so I feel like my lips on Christine shit. You said, everybody, they already know. I sent everybody that I could even fathom until Facebook was like, you can't send no more messages, that video. That was on their friends line, that knew their daughters, anybody, everybody. Because that was my last shot. I was like, well, if they ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? If they not gonna tell her, then I know they're gonna be mad at me, but I might as well shoot my shot. I'm just gonna send this video down their friend list. I'm gonna message everybody saying justice for Alicia Smiley and just send a video and don't say nothing else. And you know what? Spirit told me to do that. Spirit told me to do that. It said they even said, don't say nothing else. And I didn't. And I'm glad I didn't say anything else, because then the cousin turned around and lied. And that's when she went on the internet and lied on me and all the other shit. And that's why I'm finna sue shit out her ass, because she lied. I understand she was lied to by the kidnappers, but bitch, you shouldn't have never reached out to the kidnappers. So that's why you was lied to them by them, because like you asking them who I am, which is dumb. This is what happened. The cousin She asked the kidnappers. She calls the kidnappers, asked them who I am. Like the kidnappers gonna say, oh yeah, you know, we kidnapped your baby. You know, she telling the truth. Dumbass bitch. They're not gonna tell you that. They don't want to go to prison. They don't want to go to fucking prison. Of course they're gonna tell you I'm crazy. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. They kidnapped me. But that she's the representation of their family. And she believed the kidnappers. I never even talked to this girl. I never had one conversation with this girl. And she went on the internet and did that. I didn't even know who she was until somebody in Truth Gang was like, hey, we got a problem. Somebody got in my inbox. Is this your cousin? She in my inbox and she's saying this about you. Mm-hmm. And I didn't even know she existed. I never had talked to her or nothing. You know? You said, gonna give a web page where you can find anyone. You said, I know because I found so many people with the site for free. You said, that's a great idea. Justice for Alicia Smiley. Said, Karen, what's a great idea, Karen? You said, Karen, for real, I definitely would be tagging her in all the videos too. I don't think she has handlers, like in real life. I'm dead ass serious. This shit is not a joke. She might be under some fucking MK Ultra too. That's how they get you, like with the trauma and shit. They traumatize you. Okay? They even try to kidnap my kids. Remember before I found out I was Alicia Smiley? I had evidence of their dad trying to set them up to be kidnapped, to get in the car with a stranger and shit like that. That shit generational curses. Do y'all remember that shit? When they kidnapped that lady baby, right? And then I had kids, and then they were going to take me through the same trauma. They was trying to kidnap one of my motherfucking kids just to take me through the same fucking generational trauma that my mother is experiencing. Crazy. But I caught that shit and put that shit online. And then right after that, that's when that nigga showed up with them police to come get him, because he couldn't just set it up like that. Remember? Because I caught him. I caught him trying to lure my sons. And then he showed up after that with the police because he knew like that wasn't going to work because I was watching my kids. You said you'd be tagging her ass in all them videos too. You said, but your bio mom is paying for it because she doesn't know about you. She has you right now. But that's the family's fault. That's the family's fault. And I hope that she don't fuck with them after this. And I don't give a fuck if the family get mad at me, because that's not showing me that you love me. And you can use that you're trying to protect me or whatever, or that you love me all you want to. But if you truly love me and you know how sensitive this situation is to me, okay, that's my baby. If you know how sensitive this subject is to me, then how dare you go a day, let alone 2 years, coming up on 3, because December going to be rolling around this year right here. 2 years knowing that my child is alive and you didn't tell me? Oh, hey, I'm cutting everybody off. What the fuck? That's just me, though. That's just me, though. Justice for Alicia Smiley. Where's my flyer? Where'd I put it? Oh, it's right here. If you guys are new here, I am adult missing child Alicia Smiley. I was taken from Atlanta, Georgia, and I was raised by the St. Louis City Police Department. Okay? Taken by law enforcement. Please click the video and the link for me, please. Thank you. Appreciate it. She is paying for it, though, but that's the family problem. They can't blame me. They can't blame me, especially if she see that second video where she can see that everybody that I inboxed, I was saying I offer DNA immediately. Immediately, I wasn't having a conversation. How kikiing with them, like, yeah, I'm Alicia Smiley. When they said something to me, my answer was, I'm offering DNA to me immediately. And the spirit guided me to give that direct answer as well. Remember, what does it say? What does it say? Like one word responses, or like you're not really giving a lot when you're speaking, you're just being very direct. Spirit told me to do that with everybody that I sent that video. Whoever replied, the only response they got from me, except the one cousin that I got on the phone with, right? That's in the video. The only response that they got from me was, I offer DNA immediately. I'm offering DNA immediately, okay? And then the cousin, she went and lied and said that like I was harassing them and stalking them and all this other shit. Like if I was stalking them, this video that's pinned right here, right? That was made 3 days before nephew reached out to me, right? 3 days before nephew reached out to me. So if I would have knew about this family, they would have been in that first video. There wouldn't be a part 2 and a part 3. I would have put all the information that I had. The reason why that video was what it was, because that was literally all the information that I had. I even in the video, I said I was unable to find a mother or anybody for myself in this video right here that's pinned. So they lied on me. They handled, like, it's not just like a little, I don't want to test you. It's like horrible shit this family did. Like, that shit horrible. And this is how you guys treat the child that you lost? Okay. You know? It said, that's the people finder you can use. Put her name and place where she lives, and it will give you phone numbers and addresses. Oh, this motherfucker's spamming. There's part 3 in there. No spam, please. If you want me to look it up, if I will. If not, I will respect it. I want you to watch part 3, and I want to, and that's why I'm going to tell you why I don't want you to look it up, because this is a very sensitive subject, and my moves really have to be calculated like occult shit, chessboard type shit, right? Because in the 3rd video, they were lied to and said that I had mental illness or whatever the fuck they was told. They believed it, okay? So I don't want to make any moves like that, because they're not going to be able to say I'm crazy. Okay, in any way, shape, form, or fashion. And I don't want them to be able to say I sent people on the internet to them. No, I don't want nobody to be able to say that about me, because I'm not going to do that. God is going to handle this situation. However the shit happened, God is going to handle the situation. I don't know how it's going to happen, but I just don't want nothing to fall back on me, because I'm this innocent child, and I'm going to stay innocent so that I can tell everybody, fuck you, like I've been doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to stay innocent in this situation. I'm not going to approach it or nothing. They found me. I didn't approach them the first time. They found me through that first video. I didn't approach them the first time. And I'm not going to approach them again. I don't feel like I need to. But the mother, she does need to know. But who am I to tell her? And if I ever do meet her, guess what I'm going to tell her? This. Guess what I'm going to tell her? And I'm going to show her the fucking video. And they ain't going to want that. They ain't going to want that. I'm going to show her the fucking video so she can see the screenshots and everything. So I saw the link for 3. I'm going to go watch it. Yeah, go watch it. Thank you, Karen. You said I watched the video and the link. Okay. Thank you. You said exactly. She thought you were going to come in and take her place. That's what I felt. But it's cool, sis. I don't want your place. I don't. Because I like to see what people's characters are, what's in their heart, what's in their soul. I like to see that. You know? Like, is this my work phone? It is my work phone. Okay. And when you show me what's in your heart and what's in your soul, then I will decide whether or not I want to deal with somebody. So she can have her place. She can have her spot. It's fine with me. They both can. Okay. So you saw part 1. Part 3 is in the comment section, Darrell. If you scroll up just a little bit, it's not even 6 comments, 7 comments. You're going to see part 3, and that's when the family reached out to me. Okay. I said, oh, okay, I read that already. Hashtag justice for Alicia Smiley when you come into the room. You said, I will admit the composite sketch of the kidnapper looks like that lady in the picture wearing blue, same nose, eyes, and everything. Yeah, that's my auntie. So she matches the description of a kidnapper, and I match the description of a missing child. In the same video, I have the lilac ribbons and the gold earrings in my hair. The only thing they did was take my braids down or whatever was on, but they kept the lilac ribbon in and they kept my earrings in. That's all they did. You said, Ashe to tribe. You said your sisters are jealous and they're afraid that you will heal your mama and she will dedicate her life to getting to know you, spending time with you, and then the sisters will get booted down the line. I mean, that's her choice. And I already thought about all that too. That is her choice. I'm not going to try to like snatch her away from her family at all. That's why I said I'm just going to hug her and get that little healing energy. We're going to exchange that healing energy and I'm going to go on about my journey straight up. You get what I'm saying? Because I don't want no parts of that family. And I don't think I can deal with her if she is going to be a part of that family still. That's her family. I'm just going to be honest. So I don't want her to ever have to choose. Ever. I don't ever want her to have to choose. I want my sisters to stay in that same energy that they're in or they've been in. Okay? When it comes down to it, I mean, it is what it is. And I ain't trying to be that way because that's not really how I wished it would be, but that's how y'all made it. So it's not my fault. Okay? You said, I believe you said your idea of tagging is that because when you tag someone, it comes up on their page. So if she's continuously tagged, then people who are on her page will see it. And we can get more eyes on it. Well, I blocked my sisters and them because I felt like that was going to be a distraction and a source of pain. And I was already in enough pain, so I just blocked their asses. So I wouldn't even know who would you tag or whatever. You know, I still got the screenshots of the people's actual names without the shit blurred out or whatever, but I don't give a fuck. I have all my family members' names written down. Yeah, I do. Because it's for my fucking kids. But that doesn't mean we gotta fuck with them. And when it come time, don't be looking for no Ashe. I don't know how we would. I don't know who to tag. Okay, you said, "Damn girl, if I had money, I'd pay for a private investigator for you." I mean, I don't think I need a private investigator. Well, I mean, I know her name and I know what she looks like. She looks like me, just old. Sorry, not in an old way. She's beautiful, but I'm just saying, older. She looked like her skin tone, like it's more like what my mama would look like versus this light skinned lady. Fat ass bitch. And her body shape is like mine too. Like her body shape is like mine. Like skinny and little. That's my body shape. You know? He said, just watch it. I see why you don't want to reach out. I don't know if you watched the whole thing. But I was reading comments for a while. But yeah, I won't be doing no reaching out to these people. Yeah. I don't think she has a social media. I didn't see a social media for her at all. And I definitely looked when I was sending all those messages out to everybody that was connected to their page. She did not have a social media. And then y'all remember that picture of my baby, the Mod Squad manager, that looks like a smiley. And we don't know that man, Anthony Smiley. We don't know that man, but my baby is light skinned. She looked just like him. How did I birth a baby that looks exactly like him? That's a coincidence.
I have 4 pictures of myself too. It looks like you.
Yeah. But I don't know, y'all. I don't. I said I was gonna get out of here 30 minutes ago. I think if we just keep doing what we're doing, tribe, that it'll catch the eye of the right people, and it'll get the attention of the right people, and it'll go where it needs to go, and it'll do what it needs to do. And we're gonna let God handle it. I don't want nobody searching for these people, bothering these people or nothing, because I want to keep my word with this shit. I told them I wasn't coming to bother them anyways. I just needed my DNA. You know what I'm saying? You said, yeah, she looks just like him. Oh my God, it was crazy. It was crazy to see that. It was definitely crazy to see that, because how the fuck do my daughter look like this man? His last name's Smiley, and I've never met him. Right. No, she said all my kids look like him. I ain't never met him or nothing. His name is Anthony Smiley. And my squad manager, she light skinned like him and everything. Their lips, their nose, everything. And this man's last name is Smiley. He said, yes, we're going to keep it at, what you said, at that, and the right ones will see it at the right time. Yeah. That's what we're going to do. Because I don't want to bother them people for real, for real. And the reason why I'm not stopping is because it really don't have nothing to do with them. I just want the world to know, and I want the story to be written as it played out. You know what I'm saying? I just want the world to know how I was treated. So maybe humanity can wake the fuck up and change or do something about it. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe humanity would want to think about changing their fucking ways. And I want my birthright back. But I ain't never had no family. Even with the kidnapper family, they're fucking criminals. They don't know how to fucking love people. They don't know how to love. You know? So you can't miss what you never had. Like I said, with them people, so. You said everything is identical, strong genes. Yeah. I believe that. My son looked like Alicia Smiley. My sons look like Alicia Smiley. They dudes. They little dudes. They little boys. You know, and they look like Alicia Smiley too. But anyways. Remember, you guys are one with the divine infinite all, and the divine infinite all is inside of you. Be kind and like this to strangers. You could be entertaining angels unaware. We were supposed to be off a half an hour ago. What was I saying? Because you interrupted me. I said, be kind and likeness to strangers. You could be entertaining angels unaware. Treat others how you want to be treated. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. Okay? It's not. It's really not. If you like the vibes and you feel like this is your tribe, subscribe. Hashtag one God, many faces. Okay? Hashtag justice for Alicia Smiley. And I'm out this bitch. Tomorrow, we going to talk about what I said we was going to talk about. Okay? So don't miss that. I'm going to talk about, we're going to do some deep healing therapy. I'm going to talk about my childhood with this kidnapper mother. Okay? So I will see you guys tomorrow.